Drakey! Hello! Wow. Hiya, hiya! I forgot that I changed it to my display capture when I was when I was streaming yesterday. Or showing you the game and recording us. Hello everybody! Happy Friday! Hope everyone is having a good day. I started my countdown late. I took a shower before stream because I've just felt gross and was like, I need a shower, and plus I have to go grocery shopping. So I was like, I should probably get a shower before stream because Greg's coming home to pick me up. So when I'm like, I gotta go, it's because Greg's on his way home to pick me up. I might stream again tonight. I don't know, because Fridays are usually a short stream anyway. I'm doing good. I woke up with a little bit of a headache, but it didn't turn into a migraine, which was good. I'll eventually get my shiz in order. Okay. And I hope you're doing okay. I love looking at Discord and feeling like shit cuz you and Johnny have blown up the channel and I'm like, I have contributed nothing. Oh, it's a lot better now. That's another reason I wanted to take a shower, because usually that helps it to go away. Luckily, the storms have passed through, so... And I'm glad you're getting better. So... Yeah, so since it's such a short stream, I really should have played... really should have played WoW. Since it's so short. Yeah, he ran my hunter through it. But yes, I will be on. It's just, like I said, I should have played it today, but I spaced. And like I said, I was running behind, so I was like, Fallout. So we're just gonna do some more of the pit. Now, let's see if it'll like me today. Oh, yay. Maybe. Oh, my controller. Yeah, see, we should be able, we should actually be able to party up now, you and my hunter, because I'm only a few levels above you. Oh yeah, we gotta go listen to Asher's speech. Then we gotta be a gladiator.
I bring you good news. We stand at the dawn of a new golden age, where others merely survive. We thrive! And while I have led your efforts, it has been by your own strength that you have earned all the envy of the world. And most of all, they envy our victories in the struggle for freedom. Because yes, freedom is what we all work towards. To celebrate this struggle, I ask my loyal workers, who among you is prepared to fight for your freedom?
Right here. We have one. This woman here will fight in the hole. Come on, Asher. Will you send someone to the hole who actually
you carry not
stands a
only the
chance?
dream that workers can become free, but that we may all someday become truly free from the threats of our world.
Phaedra. She sets up the fights. Just give me 20 seconds.
What are you borking about? What do I do? I'm going the wrong way again, aren't I? Yeah, that's what I've been that's what I've been doing on my priest. We're going to the Thunderdome, bitches! 2 men enter, 1 man leaves.
So you're the dumbass scab that signed up to fight in the hole, huh? Well, head on down. Phaedra's waiting for you.
Fuck off.
And what are you doing down here, slave? Don't tell me your pale ass is gonna throw down. You don't sign up. You tell me you want to fight, I set up a fight. You die, and I repeat it with the next jackass slave who comes in here. Sound good? You want in? Come on, death's gotta be better than your life, am I right? It's pretty simple. When the gates open, you fight. Last one standing wins. Of course, when the gates open, the barrels drop in. So just make sure you kill the other guy before you die of radiation poisoning. You don't want to spend too much time with whatever's in those barrels. You have what you take in. But if that's not enough, there are a couple of things in that locker over there. What's to tell? Most die. Now, 1 or 2 have made it out, but that's about it. Oh yeah? You sure you're ready to die? Well, all right. I've got one for you right away. Or you can take some time to put your affairs in order.
Okie dokie.
You. We're gonna throw you in there with a bunch of the other scabs who think they've got what it takes. You're all gonna fight it out, and the last one standing gets to move on. Probably won't be you, though.
Wow.
You're ready, just step on in.
Keep letting you go, but I wonder could you have left with somebody that you used to know? Because I could never have been everyone nothing. Need your love, it's true, a stranger and I feel so. I'm so low. Any friends still to regrets and change your number. Guess that I don't need to go. Somebody that I used to know, somebody used to know, somebody. What if I put some actual armor on? Imagine. Ow, that was nice.
And there's only one left standing! Only one! Oh, my friends, what a fantastic fight! How far will this slave go?
Oh, no way! No.
Wow. Impressive, slave. Those were some of the toughest scabs around here. You've got some fight in you, it seems. But I wouldn't get too excited. I'm sure Asher's got something special planned for your next fight. Here's something for the Rads. Enjoy it while you can. Come back when you're ready for your next fight. You again? I wouldn't count on luck this time. Asher says he wants to make this one good, so he gave you the Bear Brothers. They're a couple of mean bastards. Hell, rumor has it they're halfway to Trog as it is. But I'm sure you'll do fine. Just fine. Well, all right.
Let's find out if the newcomer can hold his own against real fighters. Release! Fight! The Bear Brothers are dead! Amazing! This newcomer is showing promise, my friend!
Not bad, Grinder, not bad. The Bear Brothers were some pretty mean sons of bitches. One more fight and you're...
Were they?
But I wouldn't plan on making it through the next one. Here's a shot for the Rads. Come back when you're ready for your last fight. You again? This'll be your last fight, Scab. One more and I don't get to call you that anymore. You ready? You're going up against Gruber. He's one of the only slaves to win in the hole. There's only ever been, what, 3? I guess he got a taste for blood. But unfortunately for you, he's got a pretty decent gun. So odds are this is the last time you and I will be talking.
You know what? You've said that a lot.
Well, all right, that's what I like to hear.
Undefeated in the hole, Gruber has yet to meet his match. And Gruber falls! Gruber falls!
Perk added, the vicious fights in the hole have made you stronger. You are now more resistant to radiation and damage.
She's earned it!
Good knowing you, Scab.
Well now, aren't you quite the scrapper? Congratulations. You've done well. Asher wishes to see you. The guards will be told to allow you to pass. Want food run duty? Keep walking now. How you feeling?
All clear around town, I hear. You got something to say, or you just here to stare at the freak?
Not at all. Some of my best friends are ghouls.
Ghoul? Who you calling a ghoul? Get lost before I dump you in the river. Well, if it ain't the new scum. Well, if it isn't Asher's newest pet, he doesn't let many mongrels into his mansion. Him and his keen eyes must see something special in you, So Lulu's going to keep her eyes on you, too.
What do you mean about Asher's keen eyes?
The Lord of the Pit knows all, and his eyes see promise where others see rubble. What does he see in you? A cure? A scourge? Or maybe nothing more than a plaything? Soon, Lulu will see what lies inside you. But first, perhaps Asher's pet needs to be fed.
No thanks.
Then go and be good. Remember, Lulu's got her eye on you.
Lulu, you have your eyes on me? He's like, no, I'm asleep.
What are you looking at? We don't need another dirty worker up here. Just because Asher lets you in doesn't mean we have to like it. Watch you stepping up now, or you might just take a tumble.
That seems like a real risk considering there are so few safety roofs. If you don't like it, I hear there's an opening for work downtown. I mean, this is not OSHA approved.
You're definitely looking at a lot of risk up here. Watch out, or you'll get fed to the trucks. They just love eating trash.
Then... You seem like a better meal than me, then. Oh.
What the fuck are you smiling about?
You are here. You need to be there. That's creepy. I mean... Yep, nope, just creepy.
Oh, such a sweet face. Get back to work.
Lord Asher wants a word with you. Good luck.
Lord Asher will be right with you. Feel free to wait inside.
And I'm telling you, I've got it covered. I'll be with you right after I maintain some order and dispense a little justice.
And I suppose you'll follow that up by raising the dead.
No, but I may heal the infirm later in the week. Time permitting, of course.
Sir, we've had sightings of Werner back in the city, and there's been an increase in chatter between slaves.
Workers.
What?
We call them workers. Helps with morale. Reminds them that they might earn their freedom someday.
Whatever we call them, they've been gathering makeshift weapons.
All right, all right. Put your guards on alert. Tell them to be on the lookout for anyone loitering too long downtown. And keep a watch on Medea at all times.
anything big happens, it's bound to go through her. Now, I've got a very important meeting with our new friend. So if anything big comes up, you use the intercom. Yes, sir. Okay, break's over. Nice work in the hole, New Blood. Knew you couldn't be one of our normal workers. So that begs the question, who are you? And what are you doing in my city?
I heard the pit was building an army. I'm here to join. It's complicated. How about we just say I'm new in town and looking for work? I'm the hero who's gonna kill you and free the slaves!
I understand. We've all got a past. And damn few of us have reason to be proud of it. That's all behind you now. In the pit, you'll be part of a growing army, a thriving industry, and maybe even witness to a cure for radiation. But we aren't perfect, and sometimes the past comes back to haunt us. Tell me, do you know a man named Werner?
Never heard of him. Why? I met the man, but he seemed like trouble, so I steered clear. Wait, can you tell me more about what you're doing in the pit? Yes, I do. He's the one who brought me here.
Then you know he's not to be trusted. He escaped after a failed coup, and I believe he's working with the slaves to plan a revolt. You know the slaves, and you've met Werner, so you're in a prime position to put an end to him. Do that, and I'll make you a lieutenant in my army.
No, I'm good.
Of course. Would these plans happen to involve stealing a precious little something from me? Don't look so surprised. Your arrival was too convenient. And even if you never met Werner, I'm sure he got someone to make you an offer. It's okay. I get a lot of people trying to betray me. Part of the position, really. You can be honest with me.
You made me an offer, but now that I know the score, I'm joining your side. You said your discovery will free the slaves and cure them. How could I say no? I have no idea what you're talking about.
Then that means you're either a liar or a moron. And neither one is
Wow.
a trait I'd like to see in my army.
Rude.
Care to try again?
Nope.
Easy enough. You could say no because he lied to you. My discovery is a miracle, but it isn't the type that sets slaves free. Now, it would do a lot more good if you were to.
Lord Asher,
Don't let me
the
keep
slaves
you.
are rioting, and someone's
Don't let
armed
me
them.
keep you.
We need you out here, and
Don't
fast.
let me. Damn it, I'm on my way. I suggest you forget Werner's offer and consider mine. Stop Werner, and you'll have a bright future in the pit. Don't disappoint me, New Blood.
Oh, I wasn't expecting Asher to let you into the lab. I'm Sandra, and if I know my husband, he's already made you an offer to join us, right? So you're here to see our little miracle, aren't you? This is my daughter Marie. She can be a handful, but my little angel is going to save the city.
I've got a bad feeling this isn't just bring your daughter to work day.
Don't be silly. It's the best of both worlds. As a mother, I love that I can spend all day with my daughter. And as a scientist, it's great to work on something that will benefit the city.
Wait, you mean she has a natural and transferable immunity of some sort?
Well, this is a nice surprise. Apparently you and Asher are the only other people who know anything about science in this place. Yes, it seems that our daughter was born with a naturally acquired immunity to any form of mutation.
It's nothing short of a miracle, honestly. I'm still trying to figure out why, but she
Trixie.
hold the key to stopping the pit's Trog problem. Hell, maybe other types of mutations too.
Aren't you worried about hurting Marie?
Oh no, these tests are perfectly safe. In fact, between the crib and her uncanny health, she's probably the safest child in the world. Asher and I would never risk her health. And if that means it takes longer to develop a full cure, then, well, everyone else can wait.
I don't want to kidnap the baby. So should I? So I should kidnap the baby? I know that's what you would do. I can't. I morally cannot.
Dear, but things are well in hand.
I can't.
If you really want to help, you should probably go deal with whatever had Asher rushing off in such a hurry. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got to take care of one last test before Marie's nap time.
I mean, it's a baby. Hey, baby. Troglodyte degeneration contagion research. An epidemic of the environs around the pit, which I have named troglodytic degeneration contagion, or simply TDC, appears to be the result of intensely concentrated radiation, but the unique toxins and pollutants in the pit cause it to be far more pervasive. Anyone living in TDC active areas experience skin lesions after a few weeks of exposure, which can clear up after a month or more away from infected areas. For many healthy adults, this is the full extent of the effect. TDC also seems to interact with brain chemistry in a manner that produces a number of psychological effects, even if the subject remains physically healthy. I'll need to recover more information about psychosis before attempting to enumerate those effects. Approximately 20% of adults will progress further, losing higher reasoning and motor skills over the course of years until they have degenerated into a bestial trog. No subjects have ever been recovered from full degeneration, although wishful rumors persist of trogs retaining memories and recognizing the faces of loved ones. More tragic, however, is the fact that children born in TDC active areas have a virtually 100% degeneration rate, often become feral within few weeks of birth. Cure development progress. They really are. But, to be fair, our characters are at the complete opposite end of the spectrum, where I go with science and logic and intelligence. You go with brawn and potato logic. Yes, and chaos. Observational, and again, point or exhibit B being the second NPC you bashed their skull in with the bat. Just saying. Observational tests on isolated samples. I saw that. I see everything. Observational tests on isolated samples suggest the subject has a natural adaptive immunity to the so-called Trog mutation. Furthermore, it appears that this immunity carries on to other forms of radiation-induced disease, from radiation sickness to larger mutations such as the all-too-common development of a sixth toe. Attempts to isolate these effects have been slow-going due in part to the delicate nature of testing. Prospects exist for duplication, but the unique and delicate nature of the subject requires utmost care in testing. Now see, if they just didn't care about the baby, then yeah, I'd probably steal the baby.
Having a good time?
But, I mean, baby. I'm not gonna steal someone's child. I'm sorry, but, self-defense.
Don't be afraid. Run for it. Over here. Fucking scumbags.
Am I going? Look, I'm trying really hard not to kill you.
Keep her pinned down.
Still yard. Ow. Oh, nice.
Take her out.
OMG. Really? I tried. I tried not to kill you, but if you're gonna follow me all the way outside... all because I wouldn't steal a baby. Yeah. I still want to know where my shit is. I have no clue where the fuck I'm going. I don't know if that's noticeable. Oh, my lantern.
So, I suppose you signed on with Asher and his kind, did you? You're not the first to win their freedom and forget where they came from.
I didn't sign on with anybody. Sorry, but I just couldn't kidnap an innocent baby, even for your freedom. Did you know the cure is actually a baby?
We're just supposed to live and die in slavery and watch our children turn into monsters, all because you don't have the balls to do your job? Wake up, you simple-headed...
Hey, no one told me anything about a baby.
than all of his mongrel raider family ever did for us combined.
If you want to live, you'll tell me where Warner is hiding. Your ride isn't going to change anything except getting the slaves killed. I'm through talking with you.
Fine. If it'll get you out of the way, go check under the blast furnace in the steel yard. Look for a rooftop door in the southwest. It's got a blue light, you can't miss it. But Warner will put you in your place.
Your ride isn't going to change anything except getting the slaves
They'd rather
killed.
die for freedom than die working for the Raiders.
Oh no, I gotta go. And just because I wouldn't steal somebody's kid doesn't mean that I'm on their side. I'm just not gonna use a child as a weapon.
What the fuck are you?
I don't remember exactly how to get through here. Well, I just went in a circle. I'm not gonna make it, Millie. I'm sorry. I knew everyone thought I could do it, but they didn't know what's out here. It's not just Trogs, but others. The Wild Men. Kinda funny considering my nickname, Wild Bill, back at the mill. Finding the ingots wasn't the hard part. They're everywhere. The problem was trying to make my way back to the mill. My trusty sidearm came in handy more than once, but I soon found myself in more trouble than I could handle. The gunfire alerted the wild men, and I assume it's only a matter of time before they find me. I'm sorry for letting everyone down at the mill. Let everyone know I tried my hardest. Bye. M. Secured a site for the bundle. Have it sent to the shack below the blast furnace in Steel Yard. Door will be cleared when the fighting starts and marked with a bright blue light to keep out Trogs. Asher and his family will get what's coming to them. Like, I don't believe in slavery, but two wrongs don't make a right either.
There you are.
Ah, you finally made it. I've got everything ready, and there are plenty of tests to run, so hurry up and put the... Brat... Wait. Where's the cure? Did you lose it? Where is that little bastard?
Your plans are over, Warner. Asher knows everything. You never told me it meant kidnapping.
Oh, boo fucking who. You don't think bringing those bastards down is worth getting your hands dirty? No, I guess you're okay with torturing, slaving scum like that, just so long as you don't have to make a decision, huh?
Warner, how about you save us both a lot of trouble and leaving quietly?
Oh, I see how it is. You signed on with Asher, and now you're gonna stand by your man.
Oh my god,
Maybe
no.
trying to catch his eye and be his queen?
Oh yes.
Well, good luck with that, starfucker. I'm sure the two of you will kill each other eventually, even without my help. You, him, and this whole town can burn for all I care. I'm gone.
Like, see, I don't like that there are saws here? Like, what exactly were you gonna do? Didn't even pay attention to where I went. Ow. Hi. Bye. Woo, hello.
You want something?
Yeah, I just want to go home. Everybody here sucks. Longest smoke break ever. You two.
You see a lot, don't you? You up to something? Huh?
Mm-hmm. Oh, shut up. I just want to unlock it. Poop.
Test 1, 2. Looks like this thing is on. Marie, if you're there. This is your father speaking. Ishmael Asher. Sometimes called Lord of the Pit. Now I hope you're hearing this 10 years from now. Sitting on my knees safe and sound. Right about now, I bet I'm looking pretty silly. But things don't always work out the way we'd like. There are a lot of risks, including what your mother would do if she heard me talking like this. And I'm not about to risk leaving you alone without knowing where you came from. These tapes are for you, so you can know who your father really was.
I will be right back. has returned. Thank you. I'm so sorry. You guys are probably going to hear me munching. But my sugar started to drop and I'm like, I need to eat something. So.
I knew I could trust you, and I wasn't disappointed. They stopped. The workers are returning to their rightful places. Pitt has a bright future ahead of it. And so do you.
What do you mean about the city's future?
Now that Marie's back, we have a chance at curing the disease that's been ravaging the pit since the bombs. Without it killing our kids, we can grow like a real city. No more bringing in slaves. No more forced labor. Things can get better. It's taken me a lot of work to rebuild this city. With your help, it's finally going to have a chance.
What's going to become of the workers?
Right now, nothing. Until we can reproduce a treatment from Marie, we'll have to keep working. Otherwise, this city falls apart. But once we do have a cure, things will be different. We won't need to kidnap people for our city. We'll be able to grow naturally. Until then, this is the way it has to be. It's just what has to be done.
I don't want rewarded for this.
You kept the city in one piece and put a stop to Werner's plans. Yeah, I guess you've earned one. As a full citizen of the pit, you'll have full access to the ammo press in the mill. It's how I keep my soldiers well armed. So make good use of it. And I think Sandra's made some progress with the cure. So here's a little something to help with radiation.
Medical research from the pit has improved your life. Just try not to think of what it may have cost others. Wow. Wow, game. What do I do now?
That's up to you. We'll keep working on the cure and keep the city running. You're free to come and go as you like. Of course, you can help out at the mill by collecting metal from the steel yard. It helped lighten the load on the workers. And if you want to work on Sandra's good side, you can always bring her toys for Marie. It's a little thing, but it'd make a difference.
Do you ever miss the Brotherhood of Steel?
Not in the slightest. During the Scourge, we looted the pit and left the rest of it to rot. I was just a dumb convert who got stuck here afterwards. See, beneath it all, the Brotherhood's just lazy. It's easier to loot a dying city than to work to bring it back to life. So that's what they did. They're so obsessed with the technology of the past, they don't care what needs to be done for today and tomorrow. It takes real hard work to rebuild and run a city. But there isn't a machine to do it for them, so the Brotherhood isn't interested. Good riddance.
How's Marie?
My little Marie is the very picture of health. And eventually, she'll make it possible for a new generation of healthy babies in the pit. You know, I always wanted to make the pit a strong city. But that was because I wanted to make my mark on the world. But when Marie was born, that changed. Now she's my reason to make the pit succeed. Because she's depending on it. It's just something a parent has to do for their child. You understand?
Good to see you again.
How's Marie?
My little angel is just the healthiest baby in the world. She just couldn't be doing better. Wish I could say the same about the research for a cure, but that can't be rushed now, can it? Honestly, it'd help us all if she got some new toys to play with. The happier she is, the easier it is for me to do research. Oh, you'd be such a lifesaver. A happy Marie means I can get some sleep once in a while. She seems to really enjoy teddy bears. She just can't seem to get enough of them.
Me either, Marie.
As many as you can.
Me
I'll make
either.
sure you're well paid for the effort.
Well, you know what?
Care out there.
If your assholes didn't take my shit, I'd have a freaking teddy bear to give her. Hello, Prince. Well, I found out that I was supposed to steal a baby, so I said no.
You're a citizen of the pit.
How do I get my shit back? You didn't miss me munching in your guys' ear. I'm sorry. I don't know that you guys can hear it, but I see that my boom mic picks up my chewing. No. Oh, it's not a wrapper. It's I'm eating croutons. So yeah, it's a loud bag. Excuse me.
You look too damn friendly.
Wow. I don't think I've ever had anyone tell me I look too friendly. I've been told I am too friendly.
I don't trust anyone who's as friendly as you.
First thing you need to know is that I wasn't always Lord of the Pit. Long before I was a king, I was a soldier. In fact, I was in the Brotherhood of Steel. People have heard about me, but you may not have heard what we did in the city. The Scourge. When we came here, the pit was just a breeding ground for trogs, cannibals, and worse. The commander had us torch the place and take what we pit had useful technology, but it was suicide to stay here. So when an explosion left me buried in the mill, my brothers were sure I was dead. I don't blame them for leaving. I probably would have. We thought nothing could live in the pit. We were wrong.
What's up?
I want my shit back. Excuse me. Excuse me. How do I get my stuff back? Oh. My stuff. But guess what? We're over encumbered. know. Do you guys think I'm too friendly? I think I'm an asshole, to be fair. I am nice compared to you. But that's not hard to do in video games. Note, I said in video games. Seems like just yesterday I was walking in here. Oh, wait. I don't know. So, ow. So, I don't know how I feel about this at the end of this. Ow! Where? B? Oh, you're up there, aren't you? Oh, something's gonna explode. Ow. My legs. My legs. My leg. And almost my arm. I lost my legs in the war. Taking an arrow to the knee didn't stop my adventuring, though. Bork, bork, borka, borka. Oh no. Oh no. Mistakes were made. Do not fall. Okay, those can stay. I'm not risking falling. Hey, look! All my other shit I dropped! I'll trade that shit for this shit. I'm surprised it's still here. Speaking of ultra weight loss, so before my shower, I did what every woman does, and I got on the scale before I got in the shower. And my cat, who, mind you, I have like a 16-pound cat, was a douche and decided he wanted to step on the scale as I was trying to let it read my weight. I'm like, dude. I don't need you to help me feel fat. He's like, don't do it, mommy. Don't look. It'll make you cry. Oh, I'm going the right way. See, I've never been to any of these places. Now, if they come out with a Fallout in Tennessee, I can tell you about the places. So I guess now the question becomes, other than the fact that I've got to get way down here now. What do you guys want to see after this? I'm going to do New Vegas. Just I need, like I've been saying the past couple of days, I just need a palate cleanser between these two. I'm still in the process of trying to figure out like a good game night to do collabs. The beta is now open, so it's free to play beta if anybody wants to play Palia. It is a great game. I shared some of the closed beta. If you guys go and you guys want to give a shout out to me for a friend, like a refer a friend, I'm referring all of you. It's free to play. It's in beta. It's a good game, especially if you like those grindy type games. It's really fun. Ow! Oh, look, I'm just trying to go home, assholes. Fork. Allie, put some clothes on. And heal yourself. Jesus Christ, girl. Ow! Hey, 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 excuse you. Fine. 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 This is fine. Fuck you! You pussy. Maybe. I started a build in the infected, but I don't think it went over very well. I don't think anybody was really interested in that. Rude! Excuse me, hold on a moment. Rude. I did tell Greg that he should put Sea of Thieves on his wish list. And when it goes on sale that maybe he could try it with us. I told him I'm a little worried because I know that that raft kind of made him a little seasick, and he's just like, it's okay, I'll just zoom way out. I really like Sea of Thieves, I just can't play it by myself. I'm too afraid to play alone. Just 'cause the boats are big. Yeah, in Raft, it's a little over exaggerated where I feel like I actually feel like I'm kind of on a boat when I'm on Sea of Thieves. Do you like pirates, Trixie? That's a really silly question, but... You might want to put it on your wish list too. Ooh, fuck. Man, I wish I had this amount of bullets in 76. Jesus. And that's not to say I'm not gonna come back to this game. I know that there's a lot of stuff that we didn't do. And plus, I'm all about, like, if you want me to do a certain quest or something like that, you guys can always leave me a message. And I'll do things that you guys want to see. Right true to heart. But it is 3. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make it back to Megaton. And not bore you guys with that. I do have to go into town, so I'm gonna have to call my stream here. If we do game tonight later, I might stream it. I was surprised that I streamed last weekend. So yeah, we usually do stuff on the weekends anyway. It just depends. But if I don't come back, I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend, and I will see you guys when I see you.